possible to be firm and warm at the same time as a parent? Knowing pretty well that parenting itself is hard work, and especially with the way children behave every now and then. How do I get to achieve this? What do I need to do? Stay glued to see how you can be warm and firm at the same time as a parent. Being a parent can feel like a balancing act. We do want to guide our children with love and support, but being assertive can be very, very tricky. If we are too soft, our kids might not take us seriously. And if we are too strict, we might seem too harsh. Finding that sweet balance is very crucial, but it's not always easy, especially when we just want to keep our peace. I've been there before, learning the hard way that sometimes standing up for your child is more important than avoiding uncomfortable situations. One of the things I struggle with the moment I became intentional parenting is assertiveness. I remember taking my daughter out for a play date with her friend. It so happened that her friend had an older brother who was 5 years old, while my daughter and her friend were just 2 years old. My daughter brought her little soft toy that she didn't want to share and she didn't want anyone to touch it. Guess what happened? Her friend's brother grabbed the soft toy from her and ran away, making my daughter cry. At that point, I didn't have personal power to go after him and get the toys back from him. Why? Because I didn't want the mom to feel bad. And I was also thinking that it's children thing without putting my own child's feeling into consideration. Honestly, I'm honestly not proud of sharing this. I can't remember how many times I've apologized to my daughter for not standing up for her. Anyways, I know better now. Unselfishness is a big issue for many parents, and they are not able to communicate with their children in an open and respectful way. Here's the thing, assertiveness isn't just about being the loudest or the strictest. It's being clear, confident, and compassionate. It's also about setting boundaries without guilt and standing firm in your role as a parent. Remember, the key to assertiveness is patience. Today, I'll share with you 6 tips to help you become an assertive parent. First, use instruction instead of questions. Johnny, I need that toys. Thank you. Calling his name will help get his attention and saying thank you assumes compliance. By all means, you should avoid using questions like, will you or can you? Because there's a good chance he will say no to me. And the second tip to assertiveness is use of praise. I could have said to him, Johnny, I see you really like these soft toys. Well done for taking good care of it. Saying this will make him feel important and successful. It will also reinforce the behavior I want and make my praise meaningful. The third tip to being assertive is be positive. What I should have done was support on the behavior I wanted to see in him instead of talking about what I didn't want to see. So instead of saying no snatching of toys, no running, stop making Oma cry, I could have said, we give people back their toys. I would also try to avoid lengthy conversations about these negative behaviors because can lead into feeling guilty, distressed, and confused. And remember, children are not able to think when they are distressed. My fourth tips to being an assertive parent is give warnings. I could use a timer on my phone to say, Johnny, I'm giving you 5 minutes to have the toys, and afterwards, Oma will have it back. And my fifth point to being an assertive parent is the use of when and then. So use when and then to make what's going to happen very clear. For example, I could say, when you give me the toy, then we can all have special time together. It's important we keep our promise. Otherwise, you won't trust me again. The sixth and the final tips on being an assertive parent is simplify instruction. Since children find it difficult to process a sequence of instructions, I'll only give them one instruction at a time. Instead of saying, give me the toy now so I can give it back to Oma so that we can go play together and afterwards have snack before we can go home. I break it down and say just one thing at a time, especially when I'm sure you're not able to understand. So, dear parents, your child will feel unsafe when they are confused. For your child to feel safe, they need to know that you are in charge, not them. This will help them feel less overwhelmed by the need to control themselves. So tell me, have you enjoyed this video like I have? Are you a very strict or soft parent? What did you learn from this video? And what are you going to do differently? Please leave all your comments down in the comment section. And I'd like you to give this video a thumbs up. And if you've been watching me and you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please hit the button right now. And also remember to turn your notification button on so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to see it. And my next video, I look forward to seeing you. Bye bye.